You know, there's been a long-standing tradition around here that Memorial Day weekend, fun as it is, can't happen without a trip down to Ringgold, Georgia to celebrate 1890's Days. This year, 50th anniversary of the Jamboree. So we're very happy to have LeBron Clark with Mountain View CDJR, who was a great wrangler, I must say. And he said, Julie, you got to get Dr. Ronald Graham on the show because it can't be 1890's Days without him. So good to see you both.
Good to see you.
50 years of the party.
That's right.
Best party in town, right?
Right.
Not one day, LeBron, but two.
2 days.
And I know once I tossed you this ball, I'm never going to get it back because you can talk about this thing all day long. You love this event.
Yes, I do. Doc Graham brought us in about 10 or 11 years ago when we first moved to Ringgold and said, you got to come down here, you got to sponsor it. And I remember walking down the street the first day, and of course, Doc's running around on his Vespa, having a great time, getting everybody put together, and just was amazed. There's flags, Ringgold's famous for that anyway.
Yes.
But, all the flags are out, the people are out, live music, used to have a fiddle contest. What are some of the other things that are going on, Doc?
Well, Friday night is family night. We have a lot of gospel music, 3 outdoor stages, and the depot. We close down 3 blocks of downtown, and a lot of entertainment.
Ringgold is pretty well known for its sense of community. It's a quaint downtown because when he talks about the 3 blocks, it's walkable. It's very easy to walk. What's going to be a challenge for you though is getting a parking spot, right? Do y'all have that figured out? What's the best advice for people?
Now this year we're doing a parking shuttle. We'll have a number of golf carts, and there will be a shuttle going to the high school. There's a lot of parking there, so that will be going on.
Oh, so you can park at Ringgold High School, then the shuttle will get you into town.
The shuttle to the event.
That's a good idea. So why 1890's Days? Where does the name come from?
Well, actually this originated, there was 2 ladies, Juanita Caldwell and Betty Land. Back in 1975, went to Dahlonega, Georgia. There was a place called Gold Rush Days.
Yeah.
And they thought, this is neat, we'll do this in Ringgold. And so they actually started it. And at first it was just a courthouse yard, and then once I got involved with it, we decided it ought to be bigger.
Oh,
so we kept adding.
So here you sit, this quiet talker, but you were the man with the vision to make this thing big?
So now we have, instead of no stage, we have 3 outdoor stages and the depot, and closed 3 blocks of Federal Highway, which we were said can never ever be done. So,
and yet you do it. It's a free event,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Once you can get there. And then you mentioned all that you can experience while you're down there along those 3 blocks. There's music, there's food, there are vendors,
There's
right?
vendors, anything you can imagine, from woodworking to metalworking, a lot of patriotic, events. They've got the inflatable for the children. It'll be at the Baptist Church this year, I believe.
I mentioned the sense of community that's there in Ringgold. Sam Leslie with the Rabbit Valley Farmers Market comes on with us once a month. So she'll have her farmers market, I guess, still on Saturday morning on the 24th. I'm betting she will. Or does she cancel it?
I think they don't do it that Saturday because we're one of the sponsors there also.
Okay.
And I think Sam does it.
So the Friday night part of it is just the Friday night. But then on Saturday, it's an all-day long
All day
thing.
until fireworks.
Okay. Is the music that you're going to have on the 3 stages, is it local or is it regional?
It's pretty much local.
Yeah.
There's
some talented folks down there.
Yeah,
That's why I asked
we
you.
try to keep local artists.
Yeah.
And
So you mentioned, LeBron, when you got down to Ringgold a few years ago. I remember when that happened. And it was, it didn't take you any time before that became home for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually moved there about 5 years ago, but it became, the more you get involved in the community, the more you see the people and you meet people like Doc Graham and Randall Franks and Sam.
I didn't even think about Randall Franks. Yeah.
That you just kind of encompasses you and pulls you in, and you want to be there.
Right.
Do
people come from a long ways away to be a part of this?
Yeah, absolutely. Vendors.
Do you draw people from a pretty good way?
Well, that weekend we pull about a little over 20,000 people into town.
Wow.
So we have people that actually schedule their vacations around that event.
Yeah. Well, we will see you there then. Get there early. It's great that you have the shuttle for parking. park at Ringgold High School. Do y'all have a website just for the event?
There is. It's 1890days.com.
Okay, so if you'll go on that, they'll kind of explain to you how to successfully enjoy the time. But 50 years of bringing this,
Yeah.
and are all the flags going to be up?
All the flags will be up.
Okay.
They run all the way down Alabama Highway now. Even they've expanded it again.
It will make you put your hand over your heart. It is
Absolutely.
something to see.
Just listening to it.
1890sdays.com.
Yep.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
58 Foundations and Waterproofing, your crawl space, basement, and foundation experts. With over 65 years of experience and the only money-back guarantee in the business, you can be confident your house is in good hands.